we're in Puyallup. It's in the Puyallup Valley. That's, 20, 30 minutes south of Seattle. This is an area that's kind of liberal and kind of green. And I understand that there are people that want a natural pest control when it comes to their home. So how important is it, and what do you do for the people that want a green approach to pest management?
So we tailor to their needs as much as possible. We ask them what they're expecting and what's their tolerance level for pests. And so we do offer green programs, but we'll tailor it to what they want, so that they know what to expect. For example, if they have an odorous house ant problem, then we'll explain to them that we can use baits and ask them if that's acceptable, because there is some amount of pesticide in a bait. Or if that's unacceptable, we'll ask them if we can use a product like this. This is a natural product made from rosemary, peppermint oil, and some other ingredients, completely natural. And then we let them know about the drawbacks of using such a product. So no residual, virtually no residual. Knockdown is good, but no residual, so you can expect to see them reinvading the home.
How important is this to your business? Is this something that is 90% of what you do?
It's probably only about 2 to 5%, which may be surprising, but that is the case because once we explain how these products actually work and what to expect, they often will switch back over to a more traditional program. We also explain to them, even with the traditional program, the active ingredients have changed over the years so that they're different than 20 years ago. They're a lot safer for indoor use, a lot safer for indoor and outdoor use. And the LD50s are very high.
So if I were to ask you what are unmet pest control needs, or what are pests that you have that you don't have adequate tools, what comes to mind?
I still think bed bugs are a real challenge, and I think there could be some areas there that could see improvement. I know there's a ton of research still being done on it, and I'm hoping that there's going to be a magic bullet out there, like a pheromone bait or something like that we could use on bed bugs, because we're still having to spend a lot of time, labor, materials trying to get rid of bed bugs, multiple visits, and it can be very invasive.
I noticed that the Nuvan product that you had is dichlorophos, that's organophosphate. So when it comes to bed bugs, which nobody wants to mess around with, you still have to use a product that's over 50 years old.
Yes.
So bed bugs are the place where you need some help.
Relabeled and repackaged. Yeah, relabeled and repackaged, if he didn't show you already. But nice, pretty label, but it's a product that's been around, as you said, for decades. And if it wasn't for that product, however, there's a lot of products, as everybody knows, that they're just simply resistant to, and it's just not gonna kill them.
Hi, my name is Michael Batten. I'm the pest control manager for Whitworth Pest Solutions. We're talking about bed bugs today and how we control them with Whitworth. Primarily, we are a chemical-based company. We do some other aspects outside of that, though. We use some physical controls with mattress encasements, as well as some fall traps, and also removing them physically with a HEPA vacuum. We have a variety of sizes. Some with larger legs need larger fall traps, as well as smaller.
And how does that work?
So the bed bug, either it's in the leg that we missed.
Leg of the bed.
Leg of the bed, leg of the furniture, or it's coming from the exterior wall or another wall in the room. They crawl up, they fall in, and these are actually polished, so they can't crawl back over the next wall. So if they're in here, they get trapped in here, then we know we missed something. If they're in the outer wall, we know that they're coming to the bed, but not in the bed.
So what do you do if somebody wants something that's lower risk, but they don't want to jump down to a green program that doesn't have residual?
These are a couple of lower risk products that we use commonly, and this is Alpine WSG, Advion WDG. This is Indoxacarb, And this is a neonic
Teffuron.
Dinoteffuron. Indoor use only on this one.
For what?
For ants, for bed bugs as well. We'll use it on bed bugs. This one indoor or outdoor, but these are reduced risk products lower risk products that we use commonly if they want to still have a more traditional insecticide.
Vendona is our go-to for tank spraying. This is our maintenance product right here. This is what we use to spray around homes on a regular basis.
For what are you trying to control with that product?
General insects.
So this could be anything, wasps or spiders
Yes.
or ants or
Yes.
anything people don't want crawling on there
And it's a micro-encapsulated product. So,
for slow release.
yes. Alpine foam. This is for treating all sorts of crevices and voids that we can't reach with general treatments.
So is that like a crack and crevice treatment?
Yes, but it comes out, it actually has 5 gallons worth of foam in one can,
Crazy.
right? Alpine fly bait. This stuff is amazing. You put it on a little postcard and you can just tack it up anywhere and the flies will eat it and they die and it doesn't smell. It's no odor.
Ready?
So right here we have our rodent lures for baiting all of our traps, and this is to attract the rodents to the actual snap traps. Right here we have our product called Wasp Freeze. This is to treat an exposed nest, to drop them really quick. PI is another aspect for flushing as well as treatment of wasp nests and yellow jackets, general pests.
So why do you have wood in your pest control solution room?
We use this wood right here to exclude wildlife, mice, rats, even larger wildlife like feral cats and raccoons and stuff from getting into the crawl space of a home.
Michael, it looks like you're getting ready to fix the gutters. What's going on here?
So when we do our rodent inspections, what we do is we check all aspects, top to bottom. One of the key aspects we need to check if it's an enclosed soffit is behind the gutter. Builders sometimes leave a gap where the sheeting doesn't go to the freezer board. Then if a rat or a squirrel or anything gets into the gutterway at just climbing up the wall, they can just walk right into the attic space or they gnaw their way through. We look for those deficiencies, we tuck it underneath the sheeting, and we attach it to the house. This is called Excluder. This is a basic product that replaces the homeowner's Brillo pad. This has stainless steel. It will not rust, it will not corrode. It actually will give the rodents a little sliver too, and as well as me. What happens is you jam it into the hole that is being a problem for you, and then you put some sealant on that to hold it in place. A rat or a mouse walks by, starts gnawing on the hole. It gets this stuck in its mouth or in its fibrosity. It actually hurts the mouse or the rat, and it leaves. So right here I have the Excluder door sweep. This is for, again, to keep out mice and rats. One of the key aspects of this is it's not just a pest-proof door sweep, it's also a weatherproof door sweep. So we're actually improving the efficiency of the home. As you saw before with the Excluder mat, it has the Excluder mat inside the door sweep, and it's made with a very heavy-duty rubber. It will not break down over the course of 10 years. This thing will last the time.
Tools of the trade for termite control: Hilti hammer drill and Termidor HE. HE stands for high efficiency, meaning we can use half as much product as we did beforehand when we were just using Termidor by itself. So we're going to demonstrate how we get the product underneath a slab. We use a hammer drill here. Mike's going to drill a hole into the slab here, and then it would provide for us to inject the Termidor HE into the soil underneath the slab.